Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of auction for Shopware 6. Now this particular plugin will enable the auction feature for your Shopware web store by which the admin can add auction to their products and the buyers can bid on these products. The users will receive a notification mail after winning the bid, and if you have won the bid then you can buy the product with the auction winning price there. So basically, the admin can add three types of auctions for the customers. That's the incremental, reserved, and the automatic one. The admin has the option to display the current bid. The admin can display bidders along with their prices. The customers can place an automatic auction as well. The admin can see the auction bid list and the automatic auction bid list from the admin backend panel and much more. So in today's video tutorial for the auction for Shopware 6, I'll be taking you through the workflow at the customer's end, wherein I'll be showing you the details on the auction product page and how to bid on a product and how to make an automatic bid. And then on the admin's end, I'll be showing you how to add the auction to a particular product and how to view the auction details for a product and the initial configuration settings, wherein I'll be showing you the standard auction, incremental auction, automatic reserve auction, and the notification settings in the admin backend panel there. But before I proceed further with this particular video tutorial today, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So the bid can only be submitted while being logged in as a customer there on the storefront. So if you're having a particular category, like we have created an auction category and we have put all of the auction products within the same category there. So you must be basically logged in so that you can view this particular bid now button being enabled there if you're logged into your customer account there. So apart from that, you can see the price of the product. You can see the auction would end in the number of days, hours, minutes and seconds. Then we have the auction details. So if I tap on the auction details, we can see total bids are 2. The current bid is 410 euros. Minimum quantity purchase is 1. Maximum quantity that can be purchased of this auction product is 2. The start time and the stop time of the auction is visible here within this particular pop-up there for the auction details. Then we have the bid list details. So if I tap on the bid list details here, I can see the bidder name, the bidding amounts, the timestamp, and the types of the bid that have been applied for this particular auction product by the different customers there. So this was the details. So here you can also see that we have one option here to, or a checkbox basically, for placing an automatic bid. So to place an automatic bid, what you need to do is you need to check this option and enter the amount and then tap on the bid now button. Otherwise, to make a normal bidding, you have to uncheck this and enter the particular bid amount and tap on the bid now button. So now let me show you how to, after we've seen the details on the auction product page here, now let's see how we can bid on a particular product. So for that, what I'll do is I'll be logging into the customer account here. So I'll just go ahead and I'll be logging into the customer account and I'll go to the auction category here, and here I'll go to the motorbike for which there's an auction going on. So now you can see that the bid now button has been enabled after we have logged into our customer account and we are on the particular auction product page. Now here you can see that to place a particular bid, what we can do is we can try and enter the bid amount, for example 320, and we can tap on the bid now button. So here you can see that we have a message that you cannot place a bid that is less than or equal to the current bid price. So if we go to the auction details, here the current bid is 410 euros. So we need to put a bid that's higher than that. So I'll enter 420 euros and I'll tap here on the bid now button and the particular bid would be submitted. So here you can see that the John Smith is being shown here with 420 as the bidding amount there. And if I go to the auction details, the current bid amount is right now being shown as $430 with an incremented price of $10 there. So now how to place an automatic bid, I can select this up and I can enter the automatic bid amount that I want to enter. For example, let's enter 500 and then I can tap here on the bid now button. You can see that the bid has been successfully submitted there. Now if we check the auction details, the auction details are good to go. The bidding details, they are also good to go. So this was how we can basically view a particular auction product page and the details on the auction product page. That includes the auction details, bid list details, the option to place a bid automatic as an automatic bid, the bid amount section, the bid now button, and the auction end days, hours, minutes, and second countdown timer is also being shown to the customers there on the same. And that's how we can bid on a particular product there. Now basically the incremental auction is also applicable here. You can see that we had bid for 420, but it's showing 430. So for example, for the increment auction, when a bidder places a maximum bid of, for example, between a range of 501 to 1000 euros, then the bid would automatically be raised by $15 that has been set in the incremental option there, and the minimum bid amount would then be 516 to 1016 euros itself. All right. And also in the case of automatic bid, what happens is that, for example, if the C1 is a customer, we have two customers, C1 that has a current bid of 100 euros and C2 with a current bid of 150 euros. Then if C1 customer places an automatic bid of 200 euros, then the C1 customer will win the bid at a price of 150 euros plus the incremented amount there, right? So now let's hop on to the admin backend panel and let's see how we can add auction to a particular product and how we can view the auction details for a particular product. For that, I'll take you to the admin backend panel for the Shopware 6, and here we'll be logging into the admin backend panel by entering the username, password, and tapping on the login button thereafter. After login, here what we need to do is, after we have successfully installed the auction for Shopware 6, we have to navigate through settings and then extensions, and here we'll find two different options. One is the auction configuration and the auction manager. So we'll go to the auction manager. So first let me show you how we can view the auction details for a particular product. So for example, we had added the auction for the motorbike there. So here I can tap on three dots for the same, and from here I can view the auction bid list, automatic bid list. I can delete this auction and I can edit the auction as well. So let's check the auction bid list. So here's the auction bid list, as you can see right now, and from here we can see the particular bidder name, the bidding amount, the bidding time, and if the winning amount is there and the winner status is applicable there. Now let's go back. For the motorbike, we can check the automatic bid list as well. So here you can see the automatic bid list as well. We set it as 500 euros as the automatic bid list for the bike there. The same is visible here to the admin in the admin backend panel as well. Now how to add the auction to a product? That's very easy. What we need to do is under settings, extensions, auction manager, at the top we have to tap on the add auction button. We have to enable the auction status. We have to choose the particular product, for example iPhone. We have to set the auction start price of the auction, the reserve price. Now kindly note that if the reserve price for an auction product is set to some dollars, for example $100, and the bid is made till $99 only, then no one will win the auction there. So the customers need to reach the reserve price so as to win the particular bid. So we can set the reserve price as well. We can globally set the reserve price as well in the configuration settings. Then we'll set the auction start time, the date, for example the end time, along with the time there. So we can say, so what we need to do is we need to enable the auction status, choose the product from the drop down, set the auction start price. If you want to set some reserve price, you can set a reserve price, set this auction start time, auction stop time, valid days. So these are the number of days till the customers can buy a particular auction product, the minimum quantity for this particular auction product that can be purchased by the customer, the maximum quantity needs to be entered here that can be purchased by the customer for the auction product. Then you can enable the increment option and the automatic option for the particular product, and then you can tap here on the save button to save the configuration settings and to add the auction to the particular product there. Let's cancel this out. So for example, we have the motorbike. If I open the motorbike here, okay, I'll have to again go back to settings and then extensions and auction manager. So here we have likewise added the auction to the motorbike as well, and here we are having the auction price. If we have set any reserve price, that would be visible under the reserve price column, the start time, stop time, the valid days, the bid status, the auction status, as you can see for each of the products on which we have applied the auction there. Now let's see how we can make the initial configuration settings. For that we have to navigate through settings and then extensions, then auction configuration, and here we have the standard auction, increment auction, automatic auction, reserve auction, and the notification settings. Under the notification settings, we can enable the auction win mail to the admin, auction win mail to customer. We can enable the email notification to the outbid buyer. We can enable the notification for the auto bid to outbid customer, and we can choose the same, and we can tap here on the save to save the mail configuration there. Now coming to the standard auction, here we can show the current bid price on the product page, so we can choose it as enable or disable. We can show the bidder name to the customer. We can enable or disable this option. We can show the product price, we can show the bid price, we can show the auction bid details. So all of these options can be enabled or disabled from the product page, from the standard auction there. Then we have the incremental auction. Here you can enable or disable the incremental option, and you can set the incremental price range. So as I've already told you, for example, for 501 to 1000, the incremental price range is 15 euros there. So whenever a bidder places a maximum bid of 501 to 1000 euros, then the bid will automatically be raised to 15 euros, and the minimum bid amount would be 516 euros to 116 euros there itself. So you can create these incremental price ranges as per your own requirement there. Then we have the automatic option. So you can enable the automatic option by enabling this option as by enabling the status option as enabled. You can choose to set the option here as enabled or disabled for the customers to change the auto bid multiple times. So if enabled, then the customer can change the auto bid on auction product multiple times. You can show automatic bidder details. You can enable that up. You can show automatic price. You can show automatic bidder name. So you can enable these options as well for the automatic auction there. Then we have the reserve auction. You can enable or disable the reserve auction basically. So you can set the global reserve price for all of the auction products there. So if you have not added the reserve price for a particular product, auction product, then this global reserve price would be used in its place. And lastly, we have the notification settings. So here what you need to do is you need to just set up the mail configurations there, and then tap on the save button to save the initial configuration settings. So yes, that was much about the auction for Shopware 6, and I hope it helped you out in understanding how the customers can view the details of the auction product on the auction product page, how to bid on a particular product in a normal way, and to place an automatic bid. Apart from that, I hope it helped you out in understanding how to add the auction to a product, how to view the auction details for a product, and the initial configuration settings that include the standard, incremental, automatic, reserve auction, and the notification settings as well. If you still have any questions, queries, suggestions, or requirements regarding the particular plugin, that's the auction for Shopware 6, then you can anytime get back to us at support@webcool.com, or you can raise a ticket at webcool.uvidesk.com as well. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video and have a great day ahead.